You're like an Indian summer in the middle of winter, like your candy with a surprise center.
Hey guys, it's your girl Crispy.
I'm Christine, and I am 28 with adult braces. 15 more weeks of this. Let's go.
We're so back, guys. It's potty mouths. It's potty mouths. That's what we are.
Welcome to Potty Mouths. Flush. Yeah. Welcome to Potty Mouths. Fart and piss and shit sound.
That was my flush noise. That wasn't good. There we go.
You're like an Indian summer in the middle of winter, like
I would love to turn that into like a moody emo grunge.
like a cover.
Yeah.
You hate covers.
I hate covers.
What's up with that?
That's not true. I don't hate covers. I just am not going to choose to listen to that. In my free time, especially like when you decide to listen to covers, you are only listening to covers.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like the cover that I like of Remy Wolf doing Pink and White by Frank Ocean, that's in my playlist of other songs that are written by the people that sing those songs. Like it's not a playlist of covers.
Mine is like, I want to hear a playlist of Remy Wolf covering other songs. If I hear her singing Pink and White, I'm going to go, wow, this cover's so good. I need to hear either other covers of Pink and White, other covers of Frank Ocean songs, or other covers of songs that Remy Wolf covers.
No, because especially on the other covers of Pink and White, no, because like hers is so good, I don't even want to hear someone else try.
She said not only no, but I disagree and also go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said that.
Anyway, I've got stuff to talk about.
Yeah, come on, just get into it.
Okay, well, you were at a wedding this weekend.
I was in the old country of New Jersey, and yeah, I really don't have much to say. Well, it was my first time drinking. In a very long time.
This is first episode post 75 hard.
That's so true.
Why are we sipping on some...
Yeah, do you have some wine?
I have like a half cup of red wine we can...
Red wine is your first choice for me?
Well, it's open. The other stuff isn't chilled. Want me to whip something up?
No.
It'll make our Wednesday afternoon a lot more enjoyable. Plus,
we just put a few ice cubes in a white wine.
I could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Less work. I'll continue talking about. I did 75 hard. It was easy, to say the least. Me and my boyfriend, Jason, did it. Yeah, so it was my first time drinking at this wedding, but it was also my first time meeting all of Jason's family, which after not drinking for 75 days, I can't just go straight back to the tolerance for alcohol that I had built up before I took the break. I was treading waters for sure. All of the bartenders at the venue had the heaviest hands that I've ever seen because not a single drink tasted good. And that is not an insult to the bride and groom for picking their cocktails of choice. That's a testament to how strong they were. So I got drunk. Sue me. I got drunk. However, it was also the first chance I had to eat regular food and not like diet food. So as much as I was drinking, I was eating double the amount. So it was like I got drunk and then I got sober and I just felt full. But damn, one of the food, it was like a little, did I tell you this? It was a little tortilla.
One of the food
that I consumed, it was a little tortilla with a piece of candied bacon and peanut sauce and a jalapeno. Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, I took my helping you out. And then it was really good.
That sounds divine.
It was.
Nostrovia.
Cheers. What?
A salute.
That's yummy.
I can't wait to go for a drive after this.
Yeah. Somebody give this girl her
This is
keys.
delicious. Like, somebody get my keys.
I have 8 more hours of work after this. And it's going to be so much more fun.
I work. Pardon?
I work.
I have work and then a workout class.
Oh, yeah, I do plan on working out after this.
I have a wedding story. Have you heard me tell this story before? If so, don't stop me.
I won't.
I don't. Just.
Get into it already.
I'm just
my God. Speed it up, princess.
Picture this. So I'm arriving to this wedding. It's like indoor, outdoor, and the venue and the ceremony place are the same. The ceremony hasn't started yet. I'm arriving to the wedding. I'm looking for a spot. I'm there alone. It's a friend's wedding, so my family like isn't there. Kind of nervous. Such an adult thing to do. Just like go to a wedding by yourself. But I'm looking for my spot. Next to me, or like behind me or whatever, I hear like one of the bridesmaids talking to a waiter. And I'm like, I'm not trying to eavesdrop, but I do overhear them being like, yeah, blah, 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 but like they don't know, but the bride's actually cheating. And I was like, holy shit, like I know the bride, I'm a guest of the bride, like I can't believe they're fucking saying this right now loud enough for me to hear. I chime in, and I'm like, yeah.
That's brave.
Thank you. And I'm like, can we like quiet down? Also, what is the wait staff doing in the ceremony? Like I said, the venue has like the...
I don't think I clocked the fact that was the wait staff saying that.
So it was the bridesmaid and the wait staff of the venue. And they're talking, and I'm like, what is
she doing talking to the peasants?
And I'm like, what? The ceremony hasn't even started. Why are you like
What
all
the
here?
fuck?
This is kind of messy. That's what I'm saying. It was like weird. The way
Yeah.
I'm telling this story is like, it feels like a dream because nothing really is
why?
unfolding.
Like, what is she getting from telling anyway?
I know.
whatever.
She must be drunk or something
Yeah.
because I'm like, can you guys chill out? She's talking to the waiter. And they're like, yeah, we don't fuck with the bride. Like, she's cheating. We call her cheating. And I'm like, you guys need to quiet down. Like, let's think rationally about this. And then they were like, you know what? I'm shaking.
Are you so traumatized?
Yeah. They were like, you know what? Technically, this marriage is saved. Let's have a toast. And then there's a fucking bottles of champagne all around, and we're popping
Technically,
bottles.
this marriage is saved.
Well, this calls for a toast, so
this-
pour the
and
champagne.
so, like, I realized it as I was questioning it. Like, as I was saying it, I was like, oh, this calls for a toast.
Yeah,
so
this calls for a toast.
let's pour the
So
champagne.
pour the champagne.
Yeah. You really bamboozled me there. I'm shaking.
I was so nervous. I told that story to Coast last week, and I was like, dude, here's what I'm thinking that I do on the pod. I tell her the story, and she goes, I don't think you should tell that story. I go, I'm gonna do it. And she was like, not enough people know this song.
I think that's one of the most famous songs, actually, in the entire world, so...
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, cheers. I wouldn't have caught it if you didn't say, technically, this marriage is saved. I think you would have had to keep going longer and longer.
There are no other fucking words to add to that goddamn song.
Yeah.
Because I've tried in my head. I've gone, okay, what comes after this? It's back to the I chime in with haven't you people ever heard of? And I'm like, what is the bridge of this song?
With a sense of poise and rationality. And then you would go,
Doesn't that whole song sound like a fever dream?
well, yeah, it's From a Fever You Can't Sweat Out is the album. Yeah, let that sink in.
I forgot I took Adderall earlier.
That's why you're shaking.
I'll drink to that.
Let's break a glass. What else did you have to talk about?
Let's see the notes. My co-star says, be loyal to the pulse of your inner world. Whatever that fucking means.
Mine says, start a new page. Open the windows. Clear the room. You want me to take a big fart? To release a slammer on people
Wait, read it again?
in this house. Start a new page, open the windows, clear the room. I can do that.
Awesome.
I can clear a room.
By now,
Squad.
hey, what's up, you guys? By now, you have listened and / watched and followed, subscribed even to the first episode of Potty Mouths.
Oh, we hope so.
Yeah, we have received feedback, both good and bad.
And we choose to only listen to the good. Talk shit, get hit, okay?
Talk shit, drink and drive.
I'll cheers to that.
Right here where I'm pointing, hopefully, is where Crispy's gonna add a little, and it's gonna be a little linky to our playlist where you can listen to all the songs that we reference, talk about, and also bring up, and also speak of and mention and reference talk about and sing even in our episodes. And it's just gonna be ever growing. Cinco de Mayo was 2 days ago. Rest in peace to those who we've lost during Cinco de Mayo. But also last year, Crispy, I don't know, just those.
Oh, just in case.
Just those. I want to pay my respeckies. Thanks, Mama. Get over here. La 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 la.
Cheers to that.
Amen. Last year during Cinco de Mayo, you were doing 75 hard. Mm-hmm. It was Greek Easter. You wanted to celebrate Greek Easter. I've never done that before, but I was like, you know what? I'm a really good fucking friend. So I'm going to do that, whatever that entails. So we go to this local giant Greek Easter that's blue and white.
We go to this local giant Greek Easter that is blue and white. We went to a church.
That's what I meant to say.
A local giant church.
That's what I meant to say. It had the domes and all. It gave dome.
It was Greek.
And the intention really was also, for us to go and get like a big old Greek Easter brunch post Mass. Because when there's like a big Easter Sunday or just like big Sunday Mass and it's a big church and then someone in the vestibules, etc., is hosting a brunch.
All of the Greek Easter events that I have experienced in my years of being Greek have ended with 6 trays of spanakopita, galaktoboudiko,
Right.
and
I've always said that.
baklava.
Baklava.
She doesn't put up a fight with the church, but it is definitely like a separate incentive to know that afterwards we are going to get free Greek food from this church.
You invite me to church, I'm gonna go. But if you invite me to church
I
because But if you invite me to church because there's also food there, then I'm gonna be excited because I know that you're excited to go.
Yeah. It just was one of those things I was like, I want to feel close. I've been away from home for now a little over a year.
Yeah. A year and a month and a half.
Yeah. Let's get jiggy with it.
Let's get Greek.
Let's get Greek.
So we show up to this gorgeous church, and inside it smells like potpourri, and the mass seems to be 400 hours long, and the sermon, I don't know if you call it a sermon, but was recited in like 12 different
Greek.
languages.
Full Greek.
Greek and then like Japanese, Taiwanese, Italian, French. Do you remember that?
You're right.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that.
Dude, it was hung as heck.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
It was hung as
But
they included everyone, which was awesome.
which gorgeous.
Yeah,
we
I'll
love an
drink to that.
inclusive. I'll drink to that. We love an inclusive church. I'm just wondering how you're going to transition into the funny thing that you want to tell without
Well,
creating an offensive environment.
I never said that it wasn't going to be offensive, but now that we've set the scene, just know we're at a really serious church. It's nearly empty.
Yeah, there's not a lot of families in there.
Gigantic church, maybe 15 people there max, spread out amongst the pews in the church corridor. And I can't help but to hear 2 people walking down the aisle to the right of where we're sitting, all the way in the back. The mass has started already, by the way. It's not like this is the entrance of the priest and whatnot.
I think they were bringing like candles to the front or
Could
something.
be. Yeah, maybe something like that where they're bringing up the gifts.
Yeah, they were to go up front and then to turn around and return to seats. Pews, if you will.
Yeah. Well, the pair of people were what seemed to be like an aide, and their counterpart, who was...
And we are so lucky and blessed to live the life that we
And it's
were
not
lucky
funny.
and blessed with.
We're liberals by
We're
definition.
liberals by definition. And I think it's like when you are in math class and you and your friends look at each other and there's nothing funny, but you can't help but have to like hold in a laugh for your life. It was the hardest thing I had been through since moving here. I was sweating. We couldn't look at each other, but both of us knew that the other one felt the same way.
Yeah, we didn't say anything. No words were exchanged. The air got really thin and thick at the same time. And breathing...
Is this like a story we're gonna regret telling when we're famous in a few months?
Hope so.
All right. Well, we're just saying it here now. We know.
Sorry.
This was a year ago.
Should we pre-record our apology video?
Yeah. And now we're gonna take the time to apologize for our actions. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. What we came across that day in the Greek church was obviously unplanned. None of us knew how to react or feel. We are ashamed of ourselves. We are disappointed in ourselves. And we promise to be better. We will be better. Thank you.
After that mess, there was no fucking brunch.
Oh, yeah. And the point of us talking about the food before was that there was none.
We walked around that parking lot post-mass very confused and disappointed.
And had to crawl nails by toes to...
That's not it.
the George's Greek Cafe on 2nd Street in Long Beach.
Is that where we went?
No, we went to Taco Shore.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We went to the Greek restaurant and then we moved over to Taco Shore.
Because they were right next to each other.
Yeah,
weren't
we
they?
went and got Greek food and
You're
then
so
we
right.
walked over to
right.
the Mexican restaurant right next door and got her a margarita for Cinco de Mayo, and I had a non-alcoholic Roni.
And then I remember you drove home and you were like, I'm drinking and driving. But it was a non-alcoholic and it was funny.
Holding my non-alcoholic beer out the window. Woo! What was next on your agenda?
I don't know, but I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Should we guess that melody? I'm like really enjoying this game, you know?
I really like it too. I think it's
I'm
funny.
like-
You better finish that fucking glass of wine right now.
Should I pour us another?
Do you need help with that?
No. Like, let me take my fucking time. I want to enjoy it. Because I thought we were just going to finish the bottle.
Really? This afternoon?
There's like this much left.
Really?
Ooh, okay. This is going to be a fun one to try and guess. I will be doing You Won't by Inji. She is a
Turkish.
techno. Oh. She's a Turkish techno artist. So her music is very like high energy. Okay, so with that in mind, I forget how like nerve-wracking it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a beat or no?
Wait until I start and then make the beat. Like,
Okay.
join in.
Okay.
You won't take me dancing in the middle of the city. Say I'm sexy and I'm pretty. Not just one of your toys. You won't take me to the Hamptons on a Wednesday cause it's random. Hold my hand and call me baby out in front of your boys. You won't. You won't. You won't. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that shit cause you won't. You. And it gets me off that you won't. Don't say that shit cause you won't. That's...
Keep going.
Well, so that was, allegedly that was the first verse is the pre-chorus. So now verse 2 would be, you should see my man when it's 2 a.m. When it's me and him. Oh, he fucking loves me. We stay up to the sun. And then the morning come. And now you have to run. I thought you loved me. You won't take me dancing in the middle. That was You Won't by Inchi.
I'm sweating. I love her.
Yeah, this is awesome so far.
Oh, faster.
I was very off.
Yeah, I'm hard.
Yeah.
It seems I was sorely mistaken with my rendition, however.
It's not the goal to get it right.
It is.
Oh, that was really fun.
Yeah,
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Allie and AJ. This is how I think Allie and AJ's Silver Deliverer is gonna go based on the lyrics and not hearing the song yet.
And not hearing a new Ali and AJ song since.
It's a delight to call back. Sent a breakup song.
Okay, we were singing the
Yeah,
same song, but you
different.
started from.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah,
No idea.
you got it.
Driving.
It's okay. You can start. Over.
Driving over to Wonderland. Got me wondering if I burn my plans. Heading for a future that I can't see. Every lookout spot I've been, making me feel lost again. Under falling eucalyptus leaves. Chorus. Silver deliverer in a time of need. Can I borrow your wings? Silver deliverer in a time of need. Can I stand on your wings? Moving out the canyon, well, it isn't something I planned on. Oh, it's probably... Well, actually, let's just listen to the song. Okay.
I think this Silver Deliverer is the messenger I wanted to deliver me. Very is good.
You mean a role model in the shape of a Harry Potter owl?
Yeah. Quite exactly.
Awesome. Okay, here we go.
Well, actually.
It's giving Daisy Jones in the Six. Hurry up!
I love it.
Stevie Nicks crawled so Allie and AJ could sprint marathons. This is beautiful.
I want to lay outside.
Right?
Right? Come back next week when we are into same and when yeah, mystical, magical.
I'm eating it. Match this pitch.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to. I thought we were just doing a pitch. You're gonna break one of these glasses. Stop it. So I really like taking out with you guys, and I think that we will see you soon, and we'll see you next week on the Friday, and then you'll see us on the Instagram on the Sunday and Monday and Tuesday maybe, and then Wednesday probably, Thursday, I don't know, maybe probably Wednesday, Friday again.
TikTok and then YouTube too. If you're looking at this, probably because it's on YouTube or even Instagram Reels even. If this video found you, if you found this video on your feed, you're valid. If this video was sent to you in your DMs or text messages, that means you probably need to change your pants. I'll drink to that.
really sorry for this episode. Cheers.